Hello everyone, I'm going to be showing you how to play Fade on Haven, and this is just a basic guide of the lineups and the tech that I use when I play Fade for my team in both scrim and tournament settings. And you can also apply these little nifty lineups in your rank games as well while playing Fade, and I'll show you how to get a lot of value with your utility playing Fade on Haven. So first of all, I'm going to go over the attack haunt lineups. And for the first one, it'll start off with the long A haunt lineup. And what you want to do is you want to get into this corner next to the double stack right here. And you want to aim your crosser at this wooden square right here along the wall. And you want to simply just jump through your haunt.
Where are you?
And this haunt should land on top of this pyramid roof here. And what this essentially does is that it'll scan any of the enemies that are peeking long A, either an initiator that's trying to throw early utility A lobby to get info, or simply an opper long A. And this will help you gather information towards long A at the start of the round and kind of push off, enemies that are peeking the long A position. So just to go over it again, you want to get into this corner. You want to aim your crosser at this wooden square in the middle, and you want to simply just jump through.
Find you.
And it'll land on top of this roof, and it'll scan anyone that is peeking early long. And then for my mid lineups, I have two iterations of them. One is actually really close to the long A lineup. It'll be simply in this corner. And what you want to do is you want to aim your crosshair at the top left corner of this rock right here. So right here. And you want to simply just jump through.
Where are you?
And this eye lineup will land on the roof of mid window, and it'll pretty much catch any of the enemies that are trying to like contact walk down mid or peek mid, and this will kind of reveal their location as to if they're peeking middle or not. And then again, the second iteration is towards outside grass here. And what you want to do is you want to line up your crosser with the edge of this wall in T-spawn. You want to aim your crosser in this corner on the wall, and you want to simply just jump through.
Where are you?
And this eye lineup again lands on the roof of mid window, and it'll scan anyone that's either peeking mid from front B or walking down mid in general. And then for my C haunt lineups, the first one is in this corner of C long, and you're gonna want to aim along the top edge of this roof with the corner of this rock. So you want to aim your crosser right here, and you want to run and jump through. Aim in the corner of the angle and run, jump throw.
I'll find you.
Oh, oops. Let's do it again. Run, jump through.
I'll find you.
And this will land on top of this roof, and it'll kind of scan for like the common angles like backside, back plat, stuff like that. So you can get, this is a good idea to just gather information as to who is playing C. And the more complex lineup is, and this is especially better suited for site executes, but you want to cross onto this corner, and you want to get up on the ledge, and make sure you're on the ledge, and you want to put your crosser into this corner of the first shingle, and you want to simply run jump through.
Where are you?
And it'll land on top of this roof, and it'll clear, like the logs angle, the backside angle, the default angle, stuff like that. So that's the haunt lineup that I use for execs. And for defensive haunt lineups, we'll start with the C. So this is the god reveal that I like to throw for retake C retakes. And what you want to do is you want to position yourself into this corner, and you want to aim your crosser in the middle of this banner, and you want to line it up vertically with the bottom of this wooden plank, and you want to simply just jump through.
I'll find you.
And as you can see, the god reveal lands on the very edge of this roof, and it'll pretty much scan anyone on site, and it's really good because it's a lineup that's really high up in the air that you have to offset your enemy's crosshair placement. So it's a really good retake lineup in that sense. And another lineup is a tether lineup that I like to throw for default. And what's going to happen for that is that you're going to want to position your crosser at the tip of this middle antenna right here, and just simply run jump through.
Take hold.
And this tether will land right on default, and this is really good, especially if you have agents like Raze and Sova, these damage with damage utility, that you can throw into default, so it'll really chunk and chip away at the HP of any of the enemies that are playing at the default position in their post plant. So in tandem, I like to throw my eye lineup and then throw the tether lineup in tandem so that it's really easy for your teammates to kind of flood out CT and garage, knowing that they have the information via the eye, and that any of the default players that are hit by the tether are totally deafened while your team is scaling out. And then for A side, I have two different reveals for A side that are really handy that I like to use. The first one is in A link in this corner. You want to kind of tuck yourself in this corner, and you want to position your crosshair on the left side of this cylindrical wooden piece extruding from the roof. And what you want to do is just simply left click throw.
Where are you?
And this eye will land on this wooden ledge, and it'll kind of clear the common angles on A site, such as graffiti, default, ammo. And the more complex lineup that I like to use, this is the God lineup, the God retake A lineup. What you want to do is in A link, you want to get on top of this wooden single box, and you want to aim your crosshair in this corner of the wooden plank here and the red piece, and you want to simply just jump throw.
I'll find you.
And this lineup is really good because it lands on the edge of this roof, and like I said with like the C God reveal, it offsets your enemy's crosshair placement a lot so that they have to physically, move the crosshair up here to shoot it, and it'll get guaranteed scans off because it's such a niche lineup. And similar to the C one, if you have a race player like in heaven and they're ready to like nade off this box for default or even shock dart off default, after you throw your default eye, you can kind of just throw your tether as well in tandem with the eye, which is a really good strong combination. Yeah, this is pretty much a basic guide on how to play Fade on Haven and how you can use your utility to provide impact to both your team and yourself, and maximizing the utility that you use so that you can get the most out of playing Fade. Hope this helped.